I actually don't remember when it was, but I first met his architecture, and I met later the man. I've seen design by Norman in different parts of the world, from those that I have actually perceived in physical terms. But if I think maybe New York, trying to go backwards, I've seen other buildings, very important buildings of him in other places, but the Hearst Tower, the way, and also I was impressed at the time, and very curious about knowing how then he was already one of the first architects that was very openly and very clearly doing an architecture that was working with the environment and trying to be really not only harmless, but with a less carbon impact, but also using a lot of devices that have been developed. Always has been in that side of the technology that, but actually I have to say that I always saw it, perceive it very humanly. So I have a lot of experiences with him that I know that have permeated my thinking too, and that they will come somehow in my work, hopefully with him or maybe with another one, but they are there. So there is that idea of memory very strongly in the place, and all over London actually, but the idea, the conversation I had with Norman is that they were obliged somehow to build walls, to build big walls around the building, or at least on two sides of it, in order not to have any aggression. I had to work with all those limitations, a lot of limitations, with the city and with the security of Bloomberg himself or themselves, because my idea, of course, was also to create a place of encounter, a place of gathering, so that the people, especially in that area, there are not many places where people can meet and maybe have a chat or just being by themselves. And also the act of watching, of looking, of contemplating in the middle of the day, or passing through very fast and looking at it, seeing it in a different way, because actually the piece moves, it has a certain pace and then changes, works with time, and so we discuss all these things. So it was an extraordinary opportunity for me to work with what a public piece can be in the city. The conversation when Norman asked me to think on a piece for this space, actually, like it happens, and I understand it, is they had a problem of excess of sun here and at the patio, and actually he needed a shadow, and to articulate it in a way that also the piece could somehow be a shield towards that other building at the distance, at the other side of the road. I believe always that and I work very much like in stratas, and stratas of construction, like here, that are different layers, but also layers of meaning and layers of reading. And I think because it's a place of studying, a place of developing, a place of thinking, I thought that could be a reason. And then also the fact that there is also a place of research of materials that also Norman Foster has always been worked very deep on that. So I think art and architecture have been related forever. The relation is difficult to establish or to say things that really connect them. I would say that architecture, as we all know, is normally has to be functional, though those functions can be, as in a church, also spiritual, and that's where art meets historically the architecture. So I think that collaboration is about space again, and is about sharing a space and constructing places in it.